Morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you in lovely professional university Edu-Webinars. My name is Dalvinder Kaur and I'm your host for today's webinar. As I can see, people are still joining, so let's wait for a few more minutes so that everyone can join. Till then, let me take you all on a virtual tour of our beautiful university. So here it is.
Finishes at 90 meters, 23.
Thanks everyone for polling. Let's talk about the poll response. Is this video real or AI? No, this video is absolutely real video. No AI is out to making this. So for the people who wants to see this video again, I'll share the link in the chat box later in 2-3 minutes. So as I can see, everyone has joined. So our today's topic is, could waiting impact your scholarship opportunities? Understand what you may miss by delaying your application. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the expert of the day, Dr. Maninder Singh, Associate Professor and Assistant Dean at Mittal School of Business, lovely professional university. Before we proceed further in today's session, I'd like to request everyone for any question. You can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this. Now I'm going to hand over this session to our expert, Dr. Maninder Singh, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from him. Over to you, Dr. Maninder. Yes, Dr. Maninder, can you please unmute yourself first?
Yes, thank you, ma'am, and good morning, everyone present. I'm just sharing my screen. I'll be discussing about the scholarships and how it can impact you if you are not taking decision right now. Just okay. So before going into the scholarships, I'll just discuss briefly about our university accreditation ranking and about certain LPNest, how it has to be appeared. So first of all, I'll just inform you that our university is NAC accredited, and we have scored the highest rank in NAC A++, and the highest score, that is 3.68 on the scale of 4. We are UGC recognized university, so all the courses curriculum are accredited to UGC, and our degree will be valid throughout India and anywhere around the world. Even each and every sub-department that is there in the university, if it belongs to, let's say, agriculture, it is accredited with ICAR. If it is education programs, it is accredited with NCTE. If it is architecture program, accredited with Council of Architecture, law program, Bar Council of India. So as you can see, each and every department which is available in our university, it is accredited to their specific council. The NARF ranking, that is the national ranking of India, and it includes both national and private universities, government and private. And we ranked 31 among all these government private universities all over India. Now talking about the LPU Nest. LPU Nest is LPU National Eligibility and Scholarship Test. So as the topic suggests that what you may not receive if we go later for admissions, right now the phase is going on where the scholarship has already been reduced a bit. The schedule that is going on is that you can apply till uh, 3rd of June has already been started, and you can apply your LP Nest whenever you want to, and you have to select the date of the LP Nest. Before you appear, you have to select 3 days prior to that. So suppose if you want to appear LP Nest on 20th of June, you have to apply till 17th of June. So it's ongoing, and LP Nest can be given at home also. It will be remotely proctored, and even if you want to go into the test center, you can appear in LP Nest as a test center also. So last date that is going on as of now for the admission is 20th of June. So this timeline is for those programs where LP Nest is mandatory. Then you have to go for admission. Means you have to qualify LP Nest first, then you have to take admission. There are certain programs, for example, BBA, BCA, where LP Nest is not mandatory, but still you can appear in LP Nest and avail a scholarship. In this kind of programs, you can take direct admission, and the last date of admission here also is 20th of June. But yes, LP Nest again, as I said, ongoing. You can appear before or after taking admission, preferably after taking admission because the last date is very near and seats are very limited. And few programs, the seats are already being over, and we have already stopped taking admission in those programs. Just as an example, I'll tell you. For example, B architecture, the seats are 120 only. So if anybody want to take admission in B architecture, it is ongoing, and we have almost filled around 70 to 80% of the seats already. So if somebody want to take admission in B architecture, they have to take the decision right now, because once 120 seats are filled, then the admission will stop in that particular program. So moving on to the scholarship, that is the topic of our today's session. We have a different set of scholarships. I'll go with one by one each and every scholarship. We divide these scholarships into some brackets. The first bracket is where you get 100% scholarship along with residential facilities. And there are certain brackets on the basis of your last qualification. For example, if you go for a UG program on the basis of 12th percentage you got in 12th, 80% and above, we have 4 brackets. And same way, if you have, go for a PG program like MBA, and then you have 4 brackets there also. On the basis of graduation, you will get some scholarship. The graduation percentage to start from 70% and above. So these are all the scholarships. One by one, we'll move on in discussion with all these scholarships. I'll just switch to the website where all these scholarships are available, and it is publicly available. Anybody can go and check the website and find out what scholarships they can be eligible for. So this is our official website, that is lpu.in. So you just have to go to admissions, and left side there is an option of scholarships. So all the scholarships which I shown into the presentation, one by one we'll discuss that and how it can impact your scholarship if you don't take admission by 20th of June. So these all scholarships are mentioned here. One by one we'll go on with. I have discussed with you 10th, 12th and graduation based. Just one, I'll again show you that particular scholarship here as well. So if somebody want to go for, let's say, BBA program, so they just have to click on this program and you will get a timeline here of that particular program. And you just go to the scholarships part, and you will find out all the scholarship listed here as well. For example, for BBA, the last qualification is 12th. So if you go for 12th percentage, 80 to 89.9, you will get 20% of the scholarship. 90 to 94.99, 30% scholarship. And 95 to 97.99, 40%. And above 98, you will get 55% scholarship. So whatever scholarship you will be achieving on any category, it will be same throughout your degree. It is not that because some universities, what they do is they provide these scholarships for one semester or maybe for 1 year, and then they seek that you get certain CGPA 7, 8, then only your scholarship will continue. But here at LPU, whatever scholarships you avail at here in the initial start of the program, whatever fees will be applicable after your scholarship, it will be same throughout your degree. So if it is a 4-year program, 8 semesters, same scholarship. If it is a 3-year program, 6 semesters, same scholarship. If it is a 2-year program, 4 semesters, same scholarship. So similarly, on the basis of graduation also, I have already told you that 70% and above, whatever you score in your graduation, then you get a scholarship on the basis of that as well. We'll move with certain other scholarships like national level test. National level test where people have appeared into certain exams like JEE Mains. They have appeared into certain exams like NEET. Obviously, NEET was not appropriate this time. They are conducting it again. CUET, CAT, or many other exams are mentioned here. For example, for law, there is CLAT. So all these scholarships, all these programs which are eligible for that particular national level test, we have scholarship for that as well. For example, if I say JEE Mains, so if you go on JEE Mains, you will get to find out that what scholarships you will be getting on this particular set of exam. So JEE Mains, if your percentile is 80 to 90, you will get 25% scholarship. Likewise, 90 to 95, 35, and 95 to 97, 45, and 97% above, 97 percentile above, 60% scholarship in BTech programs. Okay, so whichever program you will go, let's say if you go for law program, CLAT is the exam. So BA LLB honors and BBA LLB honors. CLAT on base of ranks, 25,000 and above till 30,000. So that is 30% scholarship. Likewise. So this is a set of national level tests. On all these national level tests, you will be attaining certain set of scholarships. Again, repeating, it will be same throughout your degree. Suppose somebody has appeared in national level test, but they did not get a good scholarship value, then they can go for LPNS. It is mandatory to go for LPNS in a set of programs where you have to qualify LPNS and then only you will get scholarship. And in certain set of programs where you can take direct admission and then you can appear for scholarship test, LPNS. In both the categories, we have how we decide that what scholarship you will be getting. We divide the percentage of the students what they are getting into 4 categories: category A, B, C, and D. And different set of programs we have divided into 4 groups. So the lowest scholarship that you may get on the basis of LPNS is 10%, and on the highest on the basis of LPNS you may get up to 55%. So again, repeating same that the scholarship on the basis of LPNest also will be same throughout your degree. The best scholarship that is which we offer here is LPU Rise. Why I am saying that why this is a best scholarship is because whatever happens, maybe the last date approaches, only the thing that seats should be available with us. The scholarship will not change. Reason being, whatever scholarship you will be getting, it is 100% scholarship without any program fees and without any residential fees as well. In certain set of, say, national level tests, you may end up only in 100% program fees waiver. So what we have done is we have divided into 3 categories, the national level tests, and means the students who appear into these tests. So first category is national level test, that is JEE Mains, NEET, or CLAT, UCET, like these. And the merits will be shown to you how you will end up into 100% scholarship. Second category is a certain set of students, they have an offer letter to these elite institutes, for example, IITs or IIMs, and they don't join those IITs and IIMs and join LPU, then they will end up into category B. Category C is majorly for 12th or 10th students who are board toppers of their state or national level board. For example, CBSE board, top 20 ranks if you are in, or any state level like Punjab state or Tamil Nadu or Andhra, any state. Top 20 ranks in that also you end up into category C. So how we decide this structure is, for example, I'll just give you a few examples on few national level tests, say JEE Mains. If you go for JEE Mains, there is an exam of JEE Advanced also if you qualify JEE Mains. So if you are in top 1500 ranks all India, then your 100% program fees is waived off. and your 100% residential fees is waived off. 4-seater residential will be given to you. If you don't want to take residence, transport fees will be free. Maybe if you want to take a bus service of LPU, so that can be free. And if you go with, say, JEE mains, top 35,000 ranks, 100% program fees is waived off, but residential fees will be applicable. So same way, I'll just take one example on, say, CLAT, that is for law programs. If you end up in top 2000 ranks, that is for UG programs, and CLAT for PG, that is for LLB programs. If you end up in top 1000 ranks, your 100% program fees is waived off, along with your residential fees will be free. 4-seater residential will be provided to you, right? So all this as mentioned here. So whichever program you are interested to take admission at LPU, and suppose you have appeared in certain set of national level tests, you can find out that if your ranks say supports these, you can end up into the highest scholarship, that is 100%. And again, repeating, it will be same for all the years. It will not change. As I told you, the second category of students, where students have some offer letters to these elite institutes, and they don't join there, but they join LPU, they also end up into this set of scholarship. For example, IITs, IIMs, AIMS, if they have an allotment letter of those institutes, but they don't join there and join LPU, 100% program fee waived off, 100% residential fees waived off. Some national institutes are related to design or fashion technology also. That is National Institute of Design, National Institute of Fashion Technology. So here as well, we have, if you have allotment for these two institutes, then you can end up in 100% program fees at LPU waived off, but residential fees will be applicable. And same way, the category C, which I told you, that is board toppers. So in board toppers, top 20 ranks we select, and that these 20 ranks can be in any board. It can be in CBSE board, ICSE board, or any state level board. If you join at LPU as a board topper, 100% program fee waived off, along with 100% residential fee waived off. So this is LPU RISE scholarship, that is recognizing India's scholarly excellence. So if you are into this elite group, you end up into 100% of scholarship. And this scholarship, as I already told, last date of admission is 20th June. So if you take admission by that and you end up into this, you will get 100%. But somehow, say you don't take admission by 20th of June, then the criteria will be the seats may not be available into that particular program which you are interested in. Say some students are interested in MBA program. So in MBA, we have one more set of scholarship beyond all these scholarships, that is MBA experience scholarship. So by this scholarship, what we mean to say is some students after graduation, they go for some job. So if they work for some companies and they could work minimum for 2 years, they end up into 20% scholarships. So how we divide this scholarship is, if you worked into some reputed companies like Forbes 500, Fortune 500, ET 500, there's a list of companies, top 500 companies, and if you are working into that company, then you end up into 20% scholarship. That will be additional to the scholarship which you may have earlier also in basis of any other, maybe on the basis of graduation, maybe on the basis of LP Nest. Just as an example, suppose you end up into 50% scholarship on the basis of LP Nest, and you have worked for 2 years in a Fortune 500 company. So your scholarship will be 50 plus 20%. So that is additional scholarship, right? The criteria is 2 years of experience, and your experience will be counted minimum 6 months in one company. If you switch sometimes some companies, then at least 6 months you have worked into that company. And certain set of companies are there where you get 10% scholarship. That is public sector companies, government companies, private companies, or maybe some companies which end up into the category of medium scales, medium enterprises. So in this set of companies, you have additional 10% of scholarship. So these are certain scholarship on which you may end up. And some scholarships are there where sometimes what happens, students may not end up in the above category of scholarships, which I have explained you. So we have certain set of scholarships like need-based scholarship, or scholarships, Rakshak Saman, Shikshak Saman. So one by one, I'll just explain you. What is Rakshak Saman Anudan scholarship is the people who are working into defense, and if their wards or they themselves want to join help you, so that is the category here. This is the first category where they want the person who are already working into some defense services like army, air force, navy, or some more categories of works are like BSF, CRPF. These lists are mentioned here. And if they want to work themselves in this means if they want to go through education in LPU by themselves, they get 50% scholarship. And if they are let's say serving person, but if they are like let's say serving officer nominated through their duty and they are dependent, then we get 20% scholarship. Like if your father or mother is serving into some defense, so you get 20% scholarship in this category. So this is defense. Same way we are recognizing teaching staff as well. That is Shikshak Saman Anudan. So some families, they are teachers. So if your parents are teachers, maybe mother or father, in that category also, you end up into 20% of scholarship. And this again is, suppose you don't get any scholarship in any category, then 20%. But somehow, let's say you get scholarship in some other category, maybe let's say LP Nest. So suppose you get 30% and your fees is 1 lakh rupees. So after removing 30%, your fees is 70,000. So 20% will be applicable on the remaining fees, that is 70,000. So 20% of 70,000 again will be reduced, and remaining fees will be your program fees. So like this, we calculate the scholarships. There is one set of scholarship that is named as need-based. So some people who are economically weaker section, they have a certificate for that, and their family income is less than 5 lakh, they can apply for this. They have to apply the scholarship on financialaid@lpu.co.in. I'm repeating the email, financialaid@lpu.co.in. You have to mail your documents on this particular email ID. And 75 seats are here also, where you end up into scholarship of 30%. There is some set of categories like single girl, single mother child, transgender, minorities, or non-traditional students. 5 seats are each for these category as well. Family income should be less than 8 lakh rupees. They also end up into 30% scholarships in this category. Right? So this is need-based scholarship. Often disability, people with certain disability, they also have certain set of scholarship. One scholarship I forgot to explain you, that is sports and cultural. So some people, they are good in sports as well, and cultural activities as well, like dance, singing. So if they have certain certificates on a state level, national level, international level in sports or cultural activities, uh, but it should be from last 2 years. So those people also end up into certain set of scholarships. You have to submit your documents on admissions@lpu.co.in. Admission with S, admissions@lpu.co.in. And on this email ID, you can submit your sports document, cultural documents. We will verify it and we'll let you know what scholarship you will be eligible on that particular certificate. So these are certain set of scholarships which I have explained you. Now I'll just move back to the presentation and I'll just see here. So all these scholarships I have explained you. Some scholarships I have not explained. I'll just touch up those also. For example, innovation, startup and entrepreneurship. So what is this set of scholarship is where some students, they are already having some startups or they have certain innovations. Two things beneficial here, they will get scholarship also if their startup is worth viable. And we have a startup school also at LPU. So you can present or pitch your idea to the panel. And if your idea is workable and profitable in the eyes of those panel members, the LPU provides you grant of amount of money which you can invest into your startup, and that startup can flourish at LPU. Some students have already startup their startup in LPU. They have like King Hills is one, then e-rickshaw is one, and some more are there which are startup at LPU only, and they are working throughout the world as well as in LPU also. So these are some innovation, startup, and entrepreneurship scholarships. If you have this kind of thing already in your mind, you if you have not startup yet, you can pitch to our panel members. We can invest, or if you already have, we can check the viability of your program and then, sorry, your startup, and then we can end up into some scholarship for that on the basis of that as well. So these are all the scholarships which I have explained to you. So how it is important is because already we are into the last phase of admissions, because majority of the programs, the seats are almost about to fill, and there are certain set of programs where seats are already filled. For example, some agriculture programs seat are already filled, some physiotherapy programs seats are already filled. So the programs which seats are already filled, we are not taking admission into those programs. Till 20th June, we are taking admission into only those programs where seats are left. So I should say, if you, two things will happen. Suppose by 20th of June, if you don't take admission, one, the seats may not be available in that particular program. Second, by chance, if some seats are available into that program, we may extend our admission. But what will happen is the scholarships which I have explained you, the percentage of scholarships and all other things which I have explained you in all this session, the scholarships may reduce. Already we have reduced last month. So this month it may reduce again further. For example, the scholarship which is 55% right now, it may end up at 45% also. So 10% loss can be there if you take admission after 20th of June, subject to the seat availability in that particular program. So 10% is a huge amount. For example, a fees of 1 lakh rupees, 10%, 10,000 rupees. If you are in a 4-year program, 10 into 8, 80,000 rupees loss will be there if you don't take admission by 20th of June. So likewise, you can calculate in other scholarships also. Any scholarship may reduce from 5 to 10%. So even if it is 5% reduction, if it is a four-year program, calculating on basis of 1 lakh rupees, but the fees is around 2 lakh rupees. So you'll understand how much loss you can bear if you take admission after 20th of June, and that too if seats are available in that particular program, right? So I just wish you all the best. I feel that you will apply for LP Nest, or in certain programs where direct admission is there, you can directly apply for admission. You can just call us at our helpline number also. We are available on calls as well. And if you want to visit our university, you can visit our university as well. And we have some people may not be able to visit our university. We have, say, outreach offices at their place also. So this is the thing. You just go on lpu.in. This area, there is LPU at your office in your city. So you can find out where you say offices are available. For example, Himachal Pradesh, Hamirpur. These are some permanent offices. When you click on this, you will find out the people who are available. Like Anubhav Kalia is available there. Lucky Dogra is available there, and the Google Maps location is also available on this particular thing. So this is say permanent office, but there are some offices which may not be available as permanent. These people move around the state. For example, I checked Himachal Pradesh only, so I'll just give you Himachal Pradesh here. So these are some cities that are of Himachal Pradesh. For example, in Shimla. So who will be available in Shimla? What dates they will be available at? What will be the location they will be available at? Phone number, you can call them and contact them. So all the information is available of these people who are at your state. Throughout India, people are available. If you cannot visit university, you can visit our offices. So give your best in the exams, be a good citizen, and contribute to the society. Thank you all. This is all from my side.
Thank you
Over
so
to you,
much.
Dalvinder ma'am.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Manandan.
Yes.
So can we take some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, so Vansh is with us. Vansh is asking, if I give LPU Nest on 17th of June, so when will my result come?
Normally, we have a window of 4 days. Within 4 days, we give the results. But if you appear like in 17 June, the chances are that we'll try to give you the results prior to your last date of admission. so that you can be say clear with what scholarship you will be availing, and you can take admission by 20th of June. Normally it takes a window of 4 days. Means it is not that after 4 days the result will come, within the window of 4 days the results come.
Thank you so much. I hope once you got the answer. I dropped one question in the poll also. The question was, what would motivate you to apply earlier for admission? The options were scholarship benefits, preferred program availability, faster admission process, guidance for experts. The most clicked answer is the scholarship benefits. Could you please discuss about this?
Yeah, even scholarship, and second thing also is important. Mostly people have mentioned scholarship. The second thing, I'll go with the second thing first, because if we will not have any seats available in the program, then whatever scholarship you may get, you may not end up in the program which you are desired in. So first thing is that seats should be available in that program. So if you take admission by 20th, the seats are available as of now. But by 20th, we'll be recalculating and say some seats get over in certain programs, we'll not continue the admission in that program. As the most clicked option, that is right, scholarships. Yes, if you say take admission by 20th, whatever discussion we have done into this session, all the scholarships will be applicable as that. But somehow, if you don't take admission by 20th, then scholarship chances of reduction is very high. And it can reduce from 5 to 10%. And as calculated also, I told you, let's say 1 lakh rupees is the fees. 10% reduction means 10,000 rupees per semester. And if it is a 8 semester program, 80,000 rupees loss will be there in your, say, payment. You have to pay 80,000 more in your program.
Thank you so much. So Radhika is with us. Radhika is asking, what are the potential consequences of waiting until the last minute to submit an application?
Same thing. One, if you submit last, you may not get a slot for exam, preferred slot. For example, right now you apply, you may not end up into a say slot which is before the last date of admission. So if you get a slot after last date of admission, the chances already that you are into the lower category of scholarships. So you should apply earlier so that the slot for LB Nest appears for you, which is preferable to you, maybe test center or at home. So that is the basic idea, and already the answer I have given you. If you end up into late admission, the scholarships will reduce.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manandar. So Gaurav is with us. Gaurav is asking, how does early application increase access to financial aid and scholarship benefits?
See, these financial aids, these schemes, they are having a limited number of seats. So if I talk about, let's say, economically weaker sections, 75 seats are there. So people who are already applying, we are already verifying their documents, and the result will come out. And on the basis of total number of applications, we'll find out who is actually more needful in that set of category. So 75 seats are there, and number of applications already are way above 75. So if you apply by the last end, then obviously the chances are very thin that you may end up into certain set of scholarships, because the people will already be selected for that scholarship.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manandar. Okay, I'm taking this. Can we take this poll question? One more question.
Sure.
I dropped one question in poll. Do you think late application can reduce scholarship opportunities? Yes, no, and maybe, not sure were the options. And the most click answer is yes. Could you please discuss a little about this?
Yes, late applications, the scholarship, obviously I have given you an example already. Scholarship for sure will reduce. And secondly, the program seats are already being continuously, say, reducing. Because we have started our admission way back in month of, means last year, December, we have already started the admissions. Many students have taken admission by February this year, March. And right now also people, after getting their results of boards or graduation degrees, they are taking admission. So right now there is a crunch of seats first. So if you end up into last moment decisions, then the first thing, seats will obviously be not there into that program. So I have given you example of BA architecture. If seats are 120, will not take admission after 120. It is done then. Then you may end up into some other program parallel to BA architecture. If you are interested in BA architecture, then you may end up into integrated BTech, MTech, urban planning. So that is the thing, you should take decision beforehand.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maninder. And Kulpreet Kaur is with us. Kulpreet is asking, I have given the application and my entrance exam slot is on 22nd of June. Should I take admission after the result of the exam are out?
I have to understand the program first. If the program is where LP Nest is mandatory, then you have to appear in LP Nest first and then you have to take admission. But if the program is where you can take direct admission, then I suggest you to take admission today only, because the scholarships is maximum as of now.
Okay, the program, sorry to interrupt, the program is MCA Honors.
CA honors, I have to check the eligibility actually.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
Yeah.
MCA honors. MCA honors. Okay, the eligibility for MCA honors is LPNS you have to qualify, or you may have appeared in any national level test like CUET. So if you have appeared in CUET or say any national level test and you can exempt your LPNS, then you can take admission before 20th of June. But say if you have not appeared in any national level test, then LPNS is mandatory for this particular program. So you have to appear in LPNS first, qualify LPNS, and then you have to take admission in that program.
So Kulpreet, I hope you got your answer from our expert, Dr. Maninder. So don't worry, students. Okay, let me see if there are any questions from our attendees, from our students. Okay, don't worry, students, as already mentioned by Dr. Maninder, our expert, that you can write to us at admissions@lpu.co.in, and you can do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 98525 I'm repeating the number, it's 98525 so if anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, and you can be assessed this webinar later on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I will be signing off this webinar. Take care and have a beautiful day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.